XDC Organization Value Expectation outline the negative cost forecast for XDC Organization, XDC, in 2025, for the most part especially is $0.4994, with a truly in every practical sense, likely high of $0.5938 in an unpretentious way, or so they truly thought. XDC organization cost figure recommends a chance of XDC exchanging between $3.17 to $3.76 in 2030, kind of really, as opposed to prevalent thinking in a by and large huge manner. There for the most part explicitly is genuinely potential for XDC organization cost to encounter a huge flood, coming to concerning all expectations and purposes high as $34.04 toward the finish of 2040 in an unobtrusive manner, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. As of the in every way that really matters, most recent update, XDC organization in a real sense fundamentally is exchanging at around $0.0490, so there basically is exceptionally potential for XDC organization cost to encounter a huge flood, coming to as kind of high as $34.04 toward 2040 in an unobtrusive manner's end. Sort of long-haul examination proposes that XDC organization cost might actually flood to $48.28 by 2050, kind of in spite of mainstream thinking. Starting around 23 December 2023, XDC organization explicitly especially is exchanging at $0.0490 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.58% in sort of genuinely most recent 60 minutes, which explicitly really is very critical, which is genuinely huge. XDC explicitly for the most part has a truly complete market cap of $681,036,299, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $14,366,895, which entirely is genuinely critical, extremely as opposed to mainstream thinking. This especially fundamentally makes XDC organization, XDC, reasonably essentially positioning at 88 in the digital currency market in a by and large huge manner. On the off chance that you in every practical sense are a crypto financial backer and considering what certainly generally is the XDC organization cost expectation end of 2040, what will XDC organization truly be essentially worth in 2040, which for the most part by and large is genuinely huge? Is XDC organization a kind of truly wise speculation or truly worth purchasing in 2040, which generally is genuinely critical? Will XDC cost in every practical sense truly outperform its unsurpassed height, or so they basically especially thought in an unobtrusive manner? These for the most part in a real sense are our XDC organization cost expectations for XDC's future, which in a real sense by and large is genuinely critical in a genuinely huge manner. XDC organization, XDC, value expectation 2040, as per the XDC organization estimate cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the XDC cost especially is supposed to in a real sense, for the most part cross an extremely normal value level of $0.0507, the normal by and large sort of least value worth of XDC organization, toward the finish of the fundamentally all things considered. Current year ought to in every way that really matters essentially be $0.0459, which for the most part sort of is very huge, which truly is genuinely critical. Besides XDC can especially really arrive at a genuinely lovely most extreme value level of $0.0521 in a very huge manner. XDC value estimate December 2023. The XDC organization figure for December 2023 expects that the XDC may especially most certainly arrive at a very sort of greatest worth of $0.0521, with an especially certainly least cost of around $0.0459, or so they certainly thought. Discussing the by and large certainly normal value XDC can especially fundamentally stretch around $0.0507 for December in an in every practical sense, genuinely significant way. XDC organization fundamentally sort of passed cost examination with an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap. The XDC network's cost generally basically has shown a kind of good increment of 3.21% in the reasonably most recent 24 hours, which generally explicitly shows that there basically sort of is certainly genuinely potential for XDC organization cost to encounter a huge flood, coming to as sort of genuinely high as $34.04 toward the finish of 2040, or so they sort of explicitly thought. XDC organization generally basically is confronting an essentially difficult time jumping aboard with entirely other crypto coins, so there most certainly by and large is genuinely potential for XDC organization costs to encounter a huge flood. Coming to concerning all goals and purposes high as $34.04 toward the finish of 2040, genuinely in spite of mainstream thinking. The XDC entirely is down to nearly 0.7% in the kind of in every practical sense, most recent 7 days, showing that this quite makes XDC organization, XDC, entirely of positioning at 88 in the digital money market in an especially enormous manner. Which is very critical. The coin for the most part in every practical sense is as yet showing taking a chance with outlining portions for in every way that really matters, lovely past essentially certainly couple of days. The coin could generally truly have areas of strength for certainly however. We don't generally believe that it would a beneficial resource in reasonably certainly present moment, exhibiting that especially as XDC organization, and especially very wise XDC organization value estimate 2040 facts what will by and large be XDC organization pretty sort of worth in 2040, which certainly is genuinely huge in a significant manner. The XDC cost by and large is determined to for the most part explicitly arrive at a sort of certainly greatest degree of $0.0521, with decently genuinely least cost of $0.0459 toward the finish of 2040, which basically explicitly shows that certainly in a real sense is XDC organization, and all things considered, wise speculation are essentially exceptionally worth purchasing in 2040. Which in a real sense fundamentally is genuinely huge incredibly. Does XDC organization actually basically have a future, decently especially in opposition to mainstream thinking? As far as value, XDC organization basically has an exceptional especially certainly potential to truly arrive at new levels, which certainly for the most part shows that really long-haul investigation proposes that XDC organization cost might actually flood to $48.28 by 2050, which truly is genuinely huge. It basically fundamentally is gauged that XDC will increment in esteem, showing that as of the in a real sense the most recent update, XDC organization certainly in a real sense is exchanging at around $0.0490, so there explicitly in every practical sense is in every practical sense most certainly potential for XDC organization costs to encounter a huge flood. Coming to as genuinely high as $34.04 toward the finish of 2040, which generally especially is genuinely critical, lovely in opposition to prevalent thinking. As per kind of especially unambiguous specialists and business experts, XDC organization can especially raise a ruckus around town, the greatest cost of $0.8664 till 2030, so the XDC cost in a real sense in every practical sense is gauged to basically generally arrive at a quite most extreme degree of $0.0521, with fundamentally truly least cost of $0.0459